Now they will say that's just a floor. We're gonna find more than that. But all they would promise was the 4. In the House, they realized that's not really believable. That's not really comforting. So the House said, no, we're doing 1.5 trillion. So as this debate unfolds over the next 10, 12, 15 hours, we'll be here for a long time. You know, get your popcorn, turn your C-SPAN on. But as this unfolds, I will offer an amendment, and my amendment will say, let's alter the budget to not only say we're going to increase spending by $340 billion, my amendment will say we should cut spending to pay for it by $1.5 trillion. Ideally, we'd do this simply by bringing a rescission package of the savings that Elon and Doge is finding. But it would work this way as well to at least show that we are serious about this. Because I've seen this happen again and again. And I know what the story is going to turn out. I know that come September, which is the end of our fiscal year, we're about halfway through it. As we get to the end of the fiscal year, Republicans are going to be going, I got to go home and explain to people that the deficit is $2.2 trillion, one of the worst years ever. And I got to explain to people, Republicans are in charge, we're taking care of it now. When it looks like the problem's getting worse. We have to immediately start cutting spending. Every Republican needs to be voting to cut spending. There is a way to do it. It's called a rescission package. If you continue to borrow, though, if you think I'm going to be nice to everyone and give everyone money, you can do it, but the borrowing is going to crowd out everything because we've made many, many promises. We have promised people Medicare. We've promised people Medicaid. We've promised people Social Security. We've promised people food stamps. Oh, guess what? That's equal to all of our tax revenue. Those 4 promises, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, Social Security, that equals all of our tax revenue. We don't even vote on those programs. The programs that we vote on, that is the budget, that is military and non-military, is 1/3 of the spending. It's all borrowed now. Essentially, our debt equals our budget. Everything we vote to spend in the budget is borrowed. So things are out of whack. You can't help everyone and be everything to everybody. A way to look at this is, let's say you make $25,000 a year and all of your money goes to your rent and your food and taking care of your family. You've got nothing left over. You are working poor. And you walk by somebody on the side of the street and they are homeless and you feel sorry for them. Would you immediately go to a bank and borrow $1,000 and give it to a homeless person? No, you wouldn't, because that would make no sense whatsoever. That's what we are doing. We look around the world and we see homeless people.